Alrighty, we're looking at the szco. They call the classic patch knife. There's the box it came in, and it's essentially based on the Kephart design. I just got this in today. And usually I like to take a knife out in the woods with me, use it around the house, do something with it before I can pass judgment on it. Regrettably, when I opened the box and looked at the knife, I had some serious issues with it. Now, some of it I've repaired. You really can't see it from here, but it still has a little bend in it. That's not a trick of the camera that makes it look like it's bending off to the right a little bit. When I got it, it probably had another 10 or 12 more degrees that way. The tip of the knife was, instead of being here, was more over there, severely warped. Now this is a $13 knife. I ordered off of Amazon. I hate to say this, don't waste your 13 bucks. Bright part about it, it does come with what appears to be a fairly decently made little leather sheath here. That's really the bright spot. If we look at it, we can see that our handles really don't line up. This one really slipped through quality control. Is it terrible? Well, it gets even worse. When I got it, this edge was completely dull. Couldn't cut paper, string, anything with it. Several hours beating on it, I did manage to get the blade straight, and spending some time with the wet rock sharpening on it, I did get an edge where it's at best all right. Given the time that I've put into it, I would think it was much better, or should be much better. Those things, it being dull and it being warped, those are deal killers to me. Yes, I could probably do something with the grips, except they're pinned on. There's no way to take them off and work with them, so what you've got's what you've got. I had seen a review on this on another channel, and he was able to get some sparks off of it with a ferrocerium rod. Well, I had no such luck. The back edge of the knife, terrible. It was rough. I don't know what kind of steel this is. The knife was made in Pakistan. And I've had some Pakistan-made knives that were decent, and some like this that really weren't worth having. So I did manage to sharpen it with a file, and then polished it back out a little bit with my Dremel tool to get the file marks mostly off of it, and was able to get a good spine on it where I could strike a ferrocerium rod. Was it great? No. This is probably going to be relegated to a kitchen knife. Alright, they say if you have a problem and you don't have a solution, you're just whining. This knife cost me a little bit over $13. I'm hoping that I can save some people some money. Now, I would like to say that I have probably thrown away a lot more than $13 in worse places. Just recently, no, I really haven't. So, it took me 2 days to get this knife, actually a Saturday, and I got it on Monday. So, I've got two better options that are available at your Walmart. And these knives do well right out of the box. The first one, this one's about half the price of this one. You can pick these up for under $7. This is a little Ozark Trail fixed blade knife. You can throw sparks with this one. Came out of the box with a decent edge. So you can use this right out of the box without having to beat on it and having to sharpen it. Guess what? It's even full tang. I know this knife there is still in production. An even better option I found is this little Camilla's knife. It's available from Walmart. I'm not sure where it was made, overseas somewhere. Much more robust knife. Now both of these come with nylon sheaths. But in a lot of cases, in most cases, the sheath isn't what you're buying it for. You're buying a woods knife. I've owned several of these. I've given several away to friends. Believe it or not, for an $11, $12 knife, this one out of the box is very sharp. It has a 90-degree spine. If you're looking for a budget knife, those two are much better options. As far as the szco, based on the specimen I've got, it's a piece of junk. Save you $13, go find something else. I hate to be this negative, but really, this thing was terrible. And I hadn't even got it out in the woods yet to try to use it. Later on.